Okay, let's talk about first aid. I'm here with my friend Karen, and we're going to talk a little about what you need in an emergency.
Well, the good news is I already have a first aid kit at home.
Do you know what's in it?
No idea.
Okay, well, that's problem number one.
Except Band-Aids. I know I have Band-Aids. I've used a lot of Band-Aids in my household, but what else do we need to think about for a first aid kit?
Well, in a first aid kit, our first aid kit, first of all, has 181 items. It has more than any other kit on the market. And it'll have everything from tweezers to butterfly Band-Aids. We have trauma pads, thermometers, ibuprofen.
Okay.
And then we also supplement it with other things, you know, like antidiarrheal pills, because things happen, you know?
Again,
maybe you are exposed to water that you weren't quite sure is
that
okay.
critical 72 hours of survival, and you never know, you know,
what you're going to need at that time if you
Okay.
can't get back into your home to get the pills that you thought you had.
That's a new one. I didn't even think of that. What else do you have here?
So let's back up a second. It's important for every kit to have things that make you feel safe, secure, and comfortable and protected.
Absolutely.
If you're protected, then you can actually make sure your family is protected. And once you have that level of security, you can go out and help others like your neighbors and your community and then build the community back up again. And that's the whole point of PrepMeKits.
I agree. So show me some of the other items you have in here that I may not have in my first aid kit.
Ours is pretty unique. We have first aid and personal protection. So for personal protection, we make sure everybody has goggles for eye safety, because if you can't see, you can't function.
Okay.
That's really important. And we also have an N95 mask, which is great for fire protection and also for any viruses or any other things that might come up. And we make sure everybody has one in the kit. We also have, in case of radiation exposure, we just want to make sure that everybody's safe and protected with potassium iodide. I guarantee you I can't find any other kits that have this right now. So the other thing we do, everybody needs Purell wipes. Yep, nothing else to talk about there. We all know that. And we give a bunch of them in the kit.
Great.
Another thing we do is we provide something that we find pretty unique. It's called the Rest Stop.
Okay.
It's a toilet in a bag. So no matter where you are, you can go to the bathroom and not worry about it.
That is unexpected. I've never really thought about having to go to the bathroom during a very critical period, and so this, you've taken care of it for me.
Well, let's say there's an earthquake and you can't get back in your home because it's not safe.
Right.
You know, it might collapse at any time, or you haven't had it structurally looked at yet. So we want to make sure that you can still go to the bathroom in a safe way that's not going to be kind of crazy.
And a comfortable way, and as much comfort as you can provide during an emergency situation.
Exactly.
So that's great.
It comes with a little dessicant in there that actually absorbs the liquid and takes care of the smell for you, so you can reuse it. We give everybody one per day per person. So yep. And the other things we have, we need these gloves.
Protective
we need
gloves.
these gloves to make sure that everybody can stay clean, sterile, and protected.
For sure.
And then an extra part we put in are these little coins.
Coins. Tell me about these coins.
Well,
they look like tablets.
If you read really closely, it says towel on it.
Yes.
You add a little bit of water to it, and it expands into a full-size paper towel. Okay.
Can you demonstrate?
I sure can. Here you go. Do you want to try it?
Okay.
Yeah, and just open it up and plop it in the water.
We just add water, right?
Just a little tiny bit, but it'll probably go way bigger than it needs to, but
okay, and there it goes.
It's so fun.
That is fun.
Okay, it's probably pretty done.
I can go ahead and take this out, and yes.
Squeeze out the water.
Squeeze out the extra water, and there it is.
You've got a full-size, kind of full-size paper towel.
Great for wiping
your hands, your kid's face. You know, if you fall, get muddy, it's nice to have.
That is
maybe your dog's paws.
I like that a lot. And so how many of these paper towel tablets come in the kit?
Well, we give 10 per person per day.
Okay.
So it's actually enough, I think, to get by. And then we also have this camp soap, which you can use to wash your hair.
Okay.
You can use it to wash dishes. You can use it for anything in between. You just need a teeny bit because it blows up a lot.
Right.
And makes a lot of good suds.
And you can even use this to
clean your dishes.
Clean the dishes, clean anything.
Yeah.
Clean the back of my ears if I need to. Okay.
Yeah, you can ask your husband to do that. But I mean, the whole point of this kit is to make it so that you can respond to any emergency that might emerge as a result of an event. whether it's catastrophic to you or your family or your neighborhood or the environment, you should be ready to go.
It's very much, you've provided families with for them to be very self-sufficient, right?
Yes.
And which is fantastic. I mean, a lot of these items I didn't even know existed, and now my family can be self-sufficient in an emergency. So thank you.
And feel comfortable at the same time.
Absolutely.
Check us out at PrepMeKits.com.